Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, April 4th, 2014. U.S. stock market is closed. We got hammered again. I mean, we got hammered bad today. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closes down 159 points, and we lost over $14,000 in closed out trades. We're carrying negative over $9,000 over the weekend into Monday, and I don't think that's going to get any better on Monday. This is really tough. You know, we had this spectacular day, just 2 days ago. We basically picked up about $50,000, and I have calculated that just in the last 2 days we basically pissed away half of that. So, you know, we gotta hope that this is going to stop. It's interesting to me, if I can just separate myself from the emotional aspect of losing a lot of money. It is interesting to me because the markets have really resumed a different kind of pattern. We have traded, over 12 months with seeing when the markets go down, people come in and buy them believing that these are bargain prices, and so there always seems to be a little soft cushion down there that prices always seem to bounce off of. And what we're seeing now, what we've seen, I'd say, in the last 5 weeks, is there's a tendency when the markets go up that either people are taking profits or also people are coming in and shorting the market. And so markets, the stocks, almost all of them have this tendency to sell off when they hit these highs. And of course that really hurts us because we buy strength. And so we get killed in this kind of process. However, it is not a pattern that is going to hold up all the time. And as I say, we picked up $50,000 a couple of days ago because that pattern totally reversed, and I do believe it'll reverse again. I don't want to get into analogies too much, but I think about when I was a kid. They used to go out and hunt rabbits, and if you saw a rabbit out in the field, there was two approaches to getting that rabbit. One is to go run after it and try and chase it down. That never worked. And the other was to sit down on a rock and wait for the rabbit to come to you. And always sitting on the rock, waiting for the rabbit to come to us, was the best strategy. And that is kind of the way I feel about this system trading. Even though our system has been getting hit and chewed up pretty bad lately, the fact is that markets don't stay in one place any more than rabbits do in terms of the pattern that is traded. And I believe that if we just continue doing what we're going to do, we will see that pattern come back periodically and then eventually dominate the markets, and we'll make a ton of money. I've been doing this for 20 years, guys. It works. It always comes back, and trying to chase the rabbit doesn't work. So even though I looked at the market this morning and says, God, I want to take those profits now and get out of this and go fishing, I didn't. I stuck with the system, and of course we got killed with the system. But who knows? Monday, Tuesday may be totally different. And as always happens, when we get it back in spades. We get a whole lot very quickly, and things seem to recover. So I'm sticking with the system, but I know those of you that are out there trading this are undoubtedly very discouraged, and I do understand your anxiety. Anyway, let's take a look at the chart. Okay, we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average here, and this is really very, very interesting. I said yesterday when the market was sitting here, I predicted that the market was going to open negative and then go higher and take out these highs. Well, it did that. the market did that. But the problem was that after taking out these highs, it collapsed. Now what's really interesting here is these highs up here are all-time intraday highs for the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones has never been higher than it was up here this morning. So we got a market that's killing us, but is making all-time record highs. That is, first of all, very, very weird. But then, of course, the darn thing just totally collapsed here today, and it ended up closing down 159, 160 points. And of course, this is the pattern that has just bedeviled us for the past several weeks, where you get the market going up early on in the day and establishing its highs up here. That gets us into a bunch of stuff, and then of course we ride it all the way down and get killed. That really hurts. And as I say, the people that are making the money here are those that are sitting there and waiting for markets to make pretty good highs early on in the day, then shorting it, and then probably covering down here, and the temptation is to try and get into that and trade that way. But I'm going to tell you, people, the market isn't going to allow day traders to make money on this kind of pattern. It just won't do it. And what we'll end up seeing, we get over here and we'll see this kind of thing that we saw on these 3 really good days that we made so much money on, and we will do that again. But this is just gut-wrenching for this to happen. Also, please note where the market bounced right down here off the red line. That bounce wasn't quite as convincing as I would have liked it to be, but I again predict that this red line is going to hold. This market is going to go up, and it will take out these intraday highs, but I'm not going to predict that it's going to do that on Monday. I really don't know what's going to happen on Monday. I don't think anybody does. Anyway, I'll show you a couple charts here. I got nothing good to show. We were just wiped out across the board. I mean, almost 100%. I mean, I am not used to that happening. But it happened. This first trade, this is in JRJC, which is Chinese Finance Online. This is a very volatile market, and it's been difficult to trade, let's face it. And I'm sorry, here, let's close this up a little so you can see this. Okay, there we go. We bought this yesterday on a pop-up. It basically closed, it actually closed negative on us. Then this morning it explodes and opens way up here, and because of that huge opening in China Finance Online, our negative equity from yesterday went slightly positive. This made up for everything. We were up like $7,000 up here, $7,000 up here. But of course, we trade our system, we stick with it, and it went from being up about $7,000 up here to where we got out, which was negative $4,000, over a $10,000 swing. People, that is an obscenity. That is trading pornography right here in front of you. I just, it just takes the wind out of me, and I don't know what to say except horrible trade. And that pattern was repeated in at least one other market that we were trading, and that was, let me get this. I'm shaken up today. I'm not thinking very straight. Okay, here we go. We're still hanging on to this. This is CSUN, China Sun Energy. And we just had a spectacular trade in this just a couple days ago. And we jumped into this right after the open. and it looked really good. I mean, you know, we were up about, I think about $2,000 up here, and I thought, here we go, another good one in CSUN, and then it just craps out. And I think we're down over $3,000 on this, but we're holding it, you know. So the damage could be worse than this. Of course, it can go up too, but you know, this pattern of the higher at the beginning of the day and then selling off is really what's been killing us lately, and we really got that pattern in spades today. Anyway, tough day. I'm going to enjoy my weekend. I hope all of you enjoy your weekend as well. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you all on Monday.